Yes, sir. Sacramento Kings news. The Marvin Bagley trade just got real, boys. What's up? We're here to talk about how exactly did these Marvin Bagley trade rumors heat up so quickly, boys. A lot has happened. As you seen in my video from yesterday, Marvin Bagley's dad, on his behalf, requested a trade for his son from the Sacramento Kings. He did this via Twitter. So how did these trade rumors heat up? Like I just said, his father requested a trade via the Team Bagley Twitter account. He said, yo, Sacramento Kings, please trade my son. Love Coach Bagley. That was his tweet. And to make things worse, it's bad enough that his father tweeted this, but this came after the Houston Rockets beat the Kings on Saturday, so the team just lost the game. Spirits were not that high. After the game, most NBA players, after a game, you make yourself available to talk to the media. Marvin Bagley pulled a Kyrie Irving move, a locker room cancer move, and decided not to speak to the media. Whenever an NBA player makes it a point to not speak to the media, he's trying to show the team front office that he is not happy with his current situation. And that's exactly what Marvin Bagley did on Saturday night. He chose not to speak to the media. Then on Sunday morning, Marvin Bagley makes himself available to speak to the media, just as the rest of the team does. And this gives him the opportunity, because he is speaking to the media. This is the day after your father just tweeted requesting to trade you from the team. He has the opportunity with this media availability to clear up the tweet and help us understand why his father said what he said. You know what he does during the media? You know what he does in this opportunity to clear his name? You know what he says to the media? Listen, guys. If we're not going to talk about the upcoming game tomorrow or about the Kings situation, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to give any extra information on anything outside of tomorrow's game. That's what he said. So basically, he's telling the media, don't ask me about my father's tweet because I don't want to talk about it. Don't ask me about whether or not I want to be traded from the Kings because I don't want to talk about it. I'd rather keep these rumors in the air and force my teammates to have to answer questions about why does Marvin want to be traded. De'Aaron Fox is going to have to answer these questions. Tyrese Halliburton going to have to answer these questions. Buddy Hield going to have to answer these questions. So it's bad enough Marvin Bagley's father and Marvin Bagley seem to be working together to get him off the Kings. These rumors just got a lot hotter, though. The Marvin Bagley trade just got a lot more realistic because Sacramento Kings, which is turning into fucking Sacramento fathers, Sacramento basketball fathers. I know you guys seen Basketball Wives. Now it's turning into Sacramento basketball fathers because De'Aaron Fox's dad comes out and replies to the tweet from Marvin Bagley's dad asking for a trade and says, trade him. De'Aaron Fox's father tweets, trade him, in response to Marvin Bagley's father asking for a trade. What does this mean, guys? So if De'Aaron Fox's dad, who we know has a very good relationship with De'Aaron Fox, if Aaron Fox is tweeting trade him in response to Marvin Bagley, what do you guys think this means for the team? What do you guys think this means for Marvin's relationship with the players on the team? This leads me to believe that Marvin Bagley does not have a good relationship with those boys on the Kings. That's what this leads me to believe. Why does this lead me to believe that? Because De'Aaron Fox's dad wouldn't be tweeting trade Marvin Bagley unless that was something that his son also agreed with. That's something that NBA parents don't do. They don't speak out on their personal opinion when they know that it affects their child's situation with the team. So De'Aaron Fox's father wouldn't say trade him to Marvin Bagley unless he knew that De'Aaron wouldn't mind him saying that, which leads me to believe that De'Aaron Fox, along with other players in the Kings roster, have an issue with Marvin Bagley. And if it's just me here guessing, I think it's because he's injured all the time. It's not that injuries are up to him, but the fact that he's injured all the time. The Kings have sacrificed everything for him. They took a chance on him. They picked him in the draft when they could have picked Luka fucking Doncic. They took a chance on Marvin Bagley. They rode out for him while he was injured, supported him, always put him in the best position to reach his full potential. And now he wants to come out with his father and request a trade. He wants to come out on his Twitter the Team Bagley Twitter account, he's liking all these toxic Kings posts about how Luke Walton is a bad coach and they need to play Marvin Bagley more. You don't do that. That's bad team chemistry. That's bad leadership. You're acting like a rookie who has no basketball IQ, bro. You're not trying to be a leader for this team. What kind of example are you setting for the young rookie and Tyrese Halliburton with these type of actions, bro? You're out of here. Sacramento's getting you out of here. This trade is happening, boys. It's a foregone conclusion. Marvin Bagley will not be on the Kings at the end of this season, and I could promise you that. We've seen this before. Marvin Bagley wants out of Sacramento. Sacramento Kings fans deserve better than Marvin Bagley. I already put out a video yesterday explaining why the Kings should trade Marvin Bagley for Miles Turner, a much more well-rounded modern big in today's NBA who can give you way more production than Marvin Bagley and will actually be available for games because his health will not be a question. So that's one trade idea I came up with. If you guys have any other trade ideas for Marvin Bagley to get out of Sacramento, leave them down in the comments, boys. All right, have a good Monday. Peace.